Hello and welcome back to my tutorial series. Before we begin this video, I just want to point out something. I had a comment by user Serion Lamino. He wants to know how we can change the delay on our combo button. So let me show you how we can do that. Inside of our battle widget, all that you would change, let me go over to the graph, is on your attack button is this delay right here. So right now it's active for 0.5 seconds. We'd set it to like 3 seconds or something like that, and then the button will be active for longer. I set it to 0.5 seconds, however, so that when you attack, see, so now it's going to stay active much longer. Anyway, so I set it like that so you couldn't do multiple attacks, but I see you can't do that anyway, so I'm just going to leave mine at 0.5. So that's where you set your duration. And yeah, where we play the second attack, we are going to, just let me figure this out real quick. Where did we play our animation? Yeah. Instead of playing this animation, we're going to drag off of our player reference. We're going to say get mesh, and we'll say play animation. Now we can set it to play whatever animation we might want. Let's have him doing a combo sword and shield. I don't know if that's the same one, hopefully not. So then I'll plug it into the true pin, delete this anim1 and plug that in. Okay, so now he should play a different animation. Yeah, so he's got two different animations now. Alright, so moving on to the actual video. We're going to be working on our item menu button pushed, so not pushed, I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, this would have been connected to that. You're going to want to give yourself some space on either side of your main script here. You want to disconnect that execution pin, and then we're going to go over to our attack buttons unclicked, and we're going to copy all of this information here. Right, and we're going to duplicate it. We're going to plug it in just like this. Okay, so that was just our checks to see whose turn it is. So it's the AI reference to set his turn to null when we click, and the party reference, our player reference to get our party members' turns. So on our first turn we're going to do this, on our second turn we're going to duplicate all of this, and we're going to plug it in, and the only thing that we're going to change is our add stats here. We're going to pull off our player reference, we're going to call party member 1 add stats, and we'll plug it in, and it's an HP potion, so we'll add 1, and then we'll copy everything again. And plug in our true pin off of our party member 3's turn branch. And we're going to delete this party member 1 add stats, and we're going to pull off of our player reference, and we're going to get party member 2 add stats. And again, it's an HP potion, so we'll set the HP to add to 1. Everything else can be null. Okay, that's our first button. That was our HP potion. Now let's do our MP potion. Pretty much exactly the same stuff. It's a really easy button to set up. Somewhere on there will be good. Let's go ahead and grab our conditioning. This is the easiest place I can grab it. I don't know where you would grab it from, but Same conditioning that we check on every button. And we're going to duplicate it and paste it in. Let's get rid of this. And then, since we've already set this up, all we're going to do is copy this and paste it in for the party member 2's turn. And now it's a mana potion, so we'll set the mana to add to 1 and the HP to add to 0. Also, before I get ahead of myself, let's grab our conditioning from our first magic button here, or first attack button, either or, same thing. Mine's just cleaner to grab from the magic button and duplicate it for both of your first item buttons. So like that. And plug in your enable input into that branch. And then we're going to do for the second button, let's get our second button's conditioning. And duplicate it 2 times in line with our second player. And you're just going to reiterate this sort of conditioning for each button. Hope you guys are getting to grips with it for now. If you're not, luckily I'm going through all of it with you. Okay, so duplicate the last conditioning on the last party member's turn to enable our end turn button. And we're going to put that in place here. I haven't done the conditioning for the third member yet, but we'll do that now. So, third member's attack. We're going to grab all of this. Not that, not that. And we'll duplicate it. And again, this is a magic potion, so we're going to set the HP to add to 0 and the MP to add to 1. Okay, let's connect our execution pins to the player turn change conditioning. We could turn that into a function, but I find it's working like this for now, so I don't know. Okay, onto our next button, which is the status potion. Bit of a silly potion. Really know what I would do with the status just yet, but it's nice to have. Okay, let's go grab our conditioning again. As I said, you can grab this from anywhere. I just grab it from here because it's easy for me. Because it is the same conditioning we check on every button. It's just to see whose turn it is, and if it's their turn, then let the button do that rather. Okay. So let's get our bulk stuff again. Just like that. Second player's turn. Because all we did was change the add stats, so we can just copy this over and change the stats because we set up that function like that. Okay, so number 3. Well, party member 3's turn. Well, getting tongue tied a little bit. Okay. And duplicate that and paste that in. I did get new internet today, so I'm able to do live streams. If anyone is interested in that, I will do that. Anyway, let's grab our conditioning from our party member 1 to change to party member 2. Plug it in at the end of our party member 1's turn. We'll grab the conditioning for number 2. And I'm not the greatest at explaining things, so just bear with me and I hope you understand. Okay, our conditioning for the third party member to end our turn and enable the end turn button and enable the AI to attack. Alright, so all of that like that. This was the status potion, so we'll just set the status to add to great, because we'll be feeling great after we drink this potion. And MP to add to not. What have I done here? Yeah. Copied from the other place. Anyway, last two buttons. Let's move this one up. And I think this is our AP potion. Let's grab our conditioning again. Like that. And duplicate it. Those in, and right off the bat, let's just go get our conditioning for the first button, or first party member's turn. It's the same button, just the second time we're clicking the button, and then we'll get our party member 2's potion stuff. And we'll duplicate it, and we'll plug the execution pin of our party member 2's branch into this branch. And then let's go and grab this conditioning while we're at it. Wrong one. Sorry. Let's grab this conditioning for our second party member. Paste that in. Let's just go set this. It's AP now that we're adding, so set that to nothing, and the AP mine is set to 6, so I'm just going to leave it on 6, I believe, yeah. And we're going to copy our third party member's attack. Duplicate it. And we just need to change our AP to add to 6, and status change to null. And we'll grab our conditioning for our last player to end the turn, and plug it in at the end. And we've got one more button to do. And then I'm going to wrap up this video, and then finally we can move on to letting our party damage the 3 AI. Anyway, let's go and grab our conditioning, just like that, and duplicate it. Plug it in as we've been doing. And let's grab our conditioning for changing to the second party member's turn. And we can actually grab all of this. I don't know why I've been hesitating to do that, but we can do that. This is for the second party member, and then we'll set this to 1, that to 1, and this to great, because it's a full heal. And then we'll grab our last button. Wow, we could have done this a lot faster. Hopefully you guys watch until here and then do it this way next time, or just use your initiative. Anyway, we're going to set everything to full, so 1, 1, and great. And there we go. Everything should be working for our entire party for our AI1. Looks like we've got a bit of a problem here. That's not plugged in. Let's see what else isn't plugged in. Looks like we've got a few of them. Okay, so I just haven't plugged a few of these in. They just need to be plugged into the player reference. See if there's any more. That seems to be good, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, so we should be able to attack our AI1 fully and completely with our party, using our magic, our attacks, and our items. And for each instance of our party members, we should have a unique display of what their attacks do and what their magic does. Alright, so let's just check this out quickly. So I know it's been a long video, but yeah. So it's his turn, so we're going to use an attack. I used 2 attacks anyway, so now it should be his turn, and we'll use magic, and we'll use fire, and that did work. So let's end our turn. I'm going to fix that, so that's a problem. When we click end turn, I need to set that to now. Anyway. So yeah, it looks like it's all working. We can use another attack, and this hasn't been using any of his mana or anything, so it is using each one's stats. Let's see if their potions are working, and it seems like it is. Right, so thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you find any glitches, please let me know.